freaking out over Tifa and JP. Like oh my god, they were losing their mind, right? So, okay, that's neither here nor there. FuyuKaki versus Emperor Argon, still invincible.
Yeah, we talk about the new characters, man. Manon's definitely another one that's becoming like a fan favorite. I know people who are fans of Manon absolutely love that character. Good little spin on the grappler. Speaking of spins, we're going to spin it right through the fireball, but a little down teleport there from Ingrid. I think that's one of her stronger tools if you're not ready for it, because I think you're +1 on landing. So a little strike throw off of that.
A little bit about her shoujo music, not going to be able to enhance her this time around with 4 medals in round 1. Already pretty crazy. Stand fierce to see if they can actually get the whip punish, but they can't. Great reaction on that. That teleport is not as strong as people think it is.
And going over the top to finish things off, you mentioned the medals, man. 5 in the first round is return on investment. It's not very often in Street Fighter do you see 2 characters fight each other to have stock systems, but that's part of the innovation that we're talking about. It really changes the way things shake out in gameplay. But one thing about Ingrid, I will say that she's a little worse for wear when it comes to defending herself. Definitely good at keeping somebody out, but if you close the distance like you see here that FuyuKaki is doing, it's tough sledding.
Roundhouse here again. There we go. That's going to be the first round, the first game for FuyuKaki. People talk about how strong Ingrid's zoning is and how much damage she does, but we got to be for real for a second. You know, being a zoner in SF6 with stubby buttons is not where you want to be at. If that's the type of character it is that you're playing, putting in the work at Blink Respawn right now, but even still, may not be the most likely for most people to be able to pick up this character. She's hard. It can be very difficult to try to for guys. Great proper speedy kick to get the corner.
Oh, and then betting it on the reflect right there. The counter, it's not as good as JP's Amnesia, but it's strong in its own right. It's just a little easier to bait out, and the return on actually doing it or landing it, it's not as good. But that stand heavy kick right there is definitely basically, I mean, Ingrid's probably best button to really close the distance. Unfortunately, can't use it too much when your back's to the wall. There's the DI, and that's going to be all she wrote. And another great job from FuyuKaki getting in the medals in the first round.
Already having most of them off of the back foot. Only one more necessary to actually hit like 37% if anything off of this command grab. It's going to be coming too, especially with how they were moving. They're looking for the command grab opportunity. Trying to see if they can actually test anything out. Argo's not pressing anything, but the buttons are coming through for FuyuKaki and net on the corner.
Trying to drive rush the way out. There's that heavy kick again, but didn't get the link. You can go directly into crouch light and then look for the sunrise on it, but not going to work out for them there. Back to the wall still. Low on drive gauge as well. Everything going FuyuKaki's way, and at level 2 should be enough to close it out, and that's going to be 2-0 for FuyuKaki.
Yeah, so far, one of the biggest things that I've noticed with Ingrid is how stubby her normals are. She has great frame data, solid buttons, right? That stand roundhouse, I think, is 9 frames, 9 or 10 frames. Typically, the length that you would see of a stand heavy punch, right, if anything. And it's really unfortunate to try and play the button war with her because a lot of her buttons are very, very stubby. Only thing is that you can use to try and punish somebody walking back is crouch medium kick.
Yeah, crouch medium kick, definitely one of the shorter ones in there. And I think as Ingrid as well, you don't really want to be spending a lot of drive gauge on like the low forward drive rush approach on. You want to save it for the big cash outs, but you can't get the big cash outs if you don't have a chance to build up any of those sun stocks. So now FuyuKaki going to be on set point here. 2 medals up in that first round, and it's just the snowball effect that we expect from Manon.
Argo not watching their feet for the most part. Ari has been stopped by crouch short every time by FuyuKaki for trying to go out back. One sunspot already available. Go with 3 medals available for Manon here. Still trying to play slowly walking him down if anything. Trying to play the footsie game here for FuyuKaki, but Argo getting punished with a nice and well-timed special.
Reset it into another one. Don't even need the 5. That's going to be enough to close it out. And 3-0 with the quickness for FuyuKaki. That's how we were talking about in the beginning of the set. All right, well, we'll see who's better between these two. Yeah, battle the grapplers right off rip. I think one's a little scarier when they have the level 3. So we'll see how things turn out. But immediately just Siberian Express to set the tone.
Playing pretty well. He's doing pretty good job. Then just get 2 medals. Life pulls aren't even yet. Good check on that too. Wow, again with another Siberian. Oh my God.
Why not go back to the low? I think that's one thing about Manon's normals is like definitely good range on them, but they take a long time to reel back sometimes. So using the Siberian Express to punish some of these is definitely a good call. Was it legenddaddy though? Doing a good job building up his medals as well. Gonna take 3. I mean, you do got to make things happen in this round, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah, Zangief so far has done a pretty good job of making sure they're pressing at the right time, because I've seen legenddaddy actually get hit quite a few times, and we're already talking about 5 metals, trying to go for the Siberia yet again, and jump after, wasn't sure if it would be the armor or not. Wow, that hit so far away. That hit at the top of that.
And now you're in a really dangerous situation because you got legenddaddy with 5 medals and both players with a level 3. I will say about Gief's level 3, it's how people complain about Modern, where they're like, oh, when Modern has super, you have to like play the game differently. When Gief has level 3, you have to really second guess every single decision you make.
Agreed. Oh my god. The well-played Siberians every time. And man, Zangief's on one. They're on one for sure. So far through, Siberian has hit so many times, right? It's catching them off guard, but that's because of the habits of legenddaddy. Most of the time, it's a parry or they're walking back and they might not be expecting the range. Exactly. What did I just say? They tried to walk back and walk out of the range, and that's exactly what just happened. It's been happening since the very first game, so they've got to be able to adapt or be ready for that. What a jump!
Yeah, and Manon as a character just not the best escape options in the world, so it's like you really gotta like time that neutral jumper. At least be ready to react to it or continue to build these medals. 4 up now. Next one gets so much more dangerous. Not able to convert there, but we are gonna get one more pirouette, and that one is gonna be the kill. That shows how strong the 5 medal Manon is, because you've got that extra health, man. I wasn't even close. I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill.
Nice Stemming as well. We got a new buff. It is that she's able to get a little bit of extra damage there. Goes for the crouch medium kick. There. Nice neutral jump. Really well done.
Be ready for that one now with the 5 medals and that level 3. The next hit can be disaster for Zangief here. Back to the wall. Almost equal on drive gauge as well. And this is where Gief kind of struggles in this matchup, is just being able to counter poke with Manon. This range that legenddaddy's playing at, I was going to say, is almost perfect until you reach for a handful of nothing.
The 4 medium pick as well. Stand medium punch. Stand strong. My beloved. One of the best buttons it is that one of the 4 buttons of the apocalypse for me.
Definitely tough to deal with. It's so funny. It was 2 patches ago, I think, where like Manon really didn't get any changes, but they were like, actually, stand medium punch no longer a burnout string, and I was like, oh, why am I not catching strays out here, bro? That's like your only like strong thing in burnout, just to press that button. It was a funny decision.
And now she got now she got stand fierce counter hit. Pretty big deal. Goes for the low option there. Can't quite find it. Yes. Oh my god, went for the parry again. It's the habits. When you're used to playing a certain way, it can look like, man, how could he get hit by that many times? But it's a habit thing. I'm seeing it with legendary right now.
Yeah, you definitely don't expect Gief just to go for that many Siberian expresses. We don't really see it that often. It's more of like a surprise thing you use like in a tick throw situation. So Zangief, I mean, still making legenddaddy second guess his options. The chop there to finish it off. Now on the verge of going up 2-1. As you mentioned, it's like a habit thing for legenddaddy. You can see them kind of cycling through the same offensive options. So we'll see if Zangief keeps pulling the trigger right there. But once again, we're seeing like repeat round 2s where legenddaddy's just able to build up these medals so fast.
Oh, nice reset. Didn't need to, but we gotta send a message. You gotta send the message. A good look so far. 1 game tied up a piece, 1 round a piece. We could have break the tie here. Tried to go for early up here. There's anti-air there, but Zangief was not able to get it. However, big damage coming on from Manon. Oh, he backdashed in time.
A little step back action right there. The Jalen Brunson into the level 3, but in big time damage with this 5 medals. Gief, all that extra health, should have a sliver when this is all said and done, but legenddaddy's starting to come alive here. The answer's going to be in the corner, just rip out the DI when least expected. And if you're going to keep going back to that Siberian Express, we're going to go ahead and send some armor attacks your way as well. So legenddaddy going to be taking the 2-1 lead here.
Round 1. Fight.
Going for Zangief. So far, a solid start off of the OD Lariat stand light kick. I imagine that Siberian was coming yet again. I knew it. What did I say, man? What did I say? I saw it. I know what they're expecting him to do it. No Lariat, though, to try and see if they can actually punish the neutral jump from legendary. But still, walking them down, and that drive gauge is looking low, too. They got to fight back.
Yeah, doing a good job of just chunking that, and that makes the Siberian Express like really not an option unless you want to force the burnout on your own terms, like you see there. Of course you do. Why not pull it out? The emergency red button. Zangief going back to the well now, 1 round away from tying things up here. But we've seen legendddaddy in these positions before. Their round 2s have just been so strong when it comes to building metal. So see if that's a continuous theme here.
to see. So far, Zangief playing really well, but one stand roundhouse puts their back to the wall. Legendaddy not jumping again off of the Siberian. Manages to get the sweep yet again. Still trying to close in. They got the mid-screen going on here. Goes for the low forward, but couldn't quite find the hit. The buttons are chipping away at that drive gauge.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Zangief, though, in a position where he's just ready to let it rip regardless of the drive gauge situation right there. OD Lariat protecting the skies. Back to the corner with the drive reversal. Level 3 on deck for both players here, so want to stick to those range buttons if you are. Legendaddy got caught with the knee there. Oh, no.
Oh, my.
Yeah, he bet it all.
Yeah, he did. That was almost really scary, too. Thank God that they didn't have a little bit of extra range of that jump medium kick. They did try to go for the stand fierce. It gets chopped.
Yeah, Legendaddy just not able to build up the metals the same way we're seeing them in a lot of those round 2. So Zangief going to take advantage of that. I mean, at some point, Legendaddy's just got to be more ready for these Siberian Expresses. But we'll see. They just keep on getting caught behind the 8-ball. That's a big DI, though, and 3 metals early here.
Oh man, just the way that is the overhead yet again. 4 medals of rough. 1. Are they going to try and get a 5th? They definitely are off of this. 5 medals in 1 round and a perfect. Not playing around.
That's a big momentum shifter right there. But the great nullifier is always Zangief, man. A couple of command throws can change things up. Got caught up on the startup with the running bear grab there. Legendaddy checking him away, but I mean, you got to turn chips into chunks against Zangief, and that's exactly what's happening now. About 50% down now.
Nice, better just to get the over that as well. Stand medium punch. Really good look so far. There we go with the DI yet again. Zangief not ready, so you already know that level 3 is coming. With the added damage, no, but gets it. The American reset. Drop into the command grab. Really well done from Legendaddy and closing out the set. At least this one. Zangief, of course, still has a little bit of time. ECO game.
That's the first thing I thought. That's the first thing I thought.
Excuse me? Is this because of TNS? Is that because of like come on, man, like this is something that I don't think people truly understand. It has to be because of TNS, right? Azan just won TNS with Jamie, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Azan. So listen, he's had a pocket Jamie for a while. Word? That's crazy because I've only ever seen him playing good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I mean, not the same functioning character, but definitely a character that really gets a lot of the low forward drive rush and that DI coming on in. It's one thing about EC, man. EC's a player that's not afraid to let it rip in the corner, but great anti there from Dragalia. Back to the wall, though, not exactly the spot you want to be in. And we're going to build up the 4 drinks. Not even going to need them, really, but might have been a little tap dance.
He tried to press on that. Still not dead. One SPD could make this so much better for him. Oh, he tried to DI? Not from there. Never DI jump-ins. Never do that. Maybe he was expecting to hit a little bit earlier. Could have went for a driver reversal. Great check on that. Crawler stance. Oh my god. Wow. Could actually hit.
Yeah, that's ballsy too, just dealing with the armor of Lariat is definitely a big bet, and still being able to drive rush get past the boot as well. I mean, if you're playing the drive gauge game, EC has definitely been in the driver's seat the entire time, and still sitting with that level 3, so I mean, it is tough sledding for Dragalia. I think Alex probably one of the worst characters when it comes to fighting. Back to the wall in Burnout, just the supers to defend themselves, so I gotta get this knockdown and the mix.
Oh, the parry back throw? Oh, you know what time it is. Level 1 might be coming. You gotta be careful about letting it rip. What did I just say? Prophecy. Oh no! You gotta do flash chop! Flash chop's the way to punish that! You have to do flash chop. You have to do heavy flash chop, because you can get whatever else you want to after that. That's how you start off all of his punishes.
It was one of those moments where the dog's chasing the car and finally catches it, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I never thought I'd get here, but still, I mean, looking pretty. We're close and healthier. Alex definitely a character that can't hit hard, so you're about a hit or so away confirming, especially with this drive gauge. So EC now with those 4 drinks, the low forward. We were just talking about that. How all the characters that they do mess with, I mean, a lot of low forward drive rush action. So EC gonna be taking the first game here over Dragalia. I'm not gonna lie, man. They got away with some robbery right there, man. No punish from Dragalia, bit him in the butt.
Thing in turn at the function. Return straight to England. Good block. Absolutely. Could have did OD and kept the corner if he wanted to.
I'm not sure how long Dragalia's been playing Alex. Still, I mean, relatively a newer character, so I mean, it might just be the flavor of the week for Dragalia, but Yeah, the OD definitely would have kept the corner, but they tried to look before the free throw attempt right there. Great bust out by EC, especially when the drive gauge is coming back online. So now you're living in Jamie's world.
First. Oh, punish him. Nice. Yeah, I was coming. Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep it. Oh, okay. Well. That be a good? Crash me into the command grab. Makes sense. A lot of broken offense here, and I don't mean that in the traditional sense of people using it being overpowered. I mean like not complete, but still working out for EC. Right? Still managing to find the hits when they need to, and that's all that matters.
And the DP right there, great read, knowing the option was going to come after. The thing about Alex, the Alex players get a little heavy committal. I mean, off of the lariat there. I mean, it's such a great tool just to like really force the coin flip. So EC, I mean, still every single decision is kind of coming up the way here. We got a gentleman's perfect, the perfect parry to break it all up. Has a level 2, look for the delayed throw there. Interesting situation. And we've also seen, like, not just EC, but a lot of Jamie players always just love to sneak in that command throw when they know that it's going to be setting up for the kill. So EC with the quickness, a 2-0 lead over Dragalia.
I mean, it's a strong tool, right? It's an absolutely strong tool. There's not going to be a time where you see that command grab not being utilized, because command grab in the straight level 3 is enough to cause a lot of problems anyway. Oh! Huh? No, just went for the safe shove instead. No anti-airs whatsoever. Dragalia got literally one good anti-air out of these 3 team matches, and they haven't went for it since then.
Yeah, EC just getting to work in the corner as well. I mean, pretty much just getting everything they want when Dragalia has their back to the wall. Just got to protect this guy a little bit better there. You saw them just flow charting into that heavy punch, I mean, immediately. Definitely a good button from Alex, but gotta be ready for the anti-airs, and another DP from EC. Not afraid to rip it. Still more broken offense, like you said. It's not exactly the cleanest thing in the world, but I mean, it still just continues to be coming up EC. If you're gonna force a street fight, EC's been looking in a good spot there. There's another parry though, back to the wall.
Just looking forward throw. I think they're going to be able to get level 4 here, but both of them are even HP bars for the most part.
I mean, at this point, if you're EC, if you do land this low forward drive rush, you're going to go directly into level 3 unless you get caught by the power bomb. Still alive here, not in a good spot. Get a lot of full screen power stance. It's not really cycling what you want. They look for the breakdance, not going to be the answer there. Might have been an accidental buffer, but either way, Dragalia's going to take the round. EC's still on set point here, so I mean, using drive rush to the best of its abilities as well. Alex definitely does have a longer startup on a lot of these heavies, so great job just closing the space. But still, I mean, putting themselves in a bad spot and still not afraid to bust out. Oh my god.
If it's one person that's not afraid to utilize that ODDP, it's going to be EC. EC's going to hit it every time. He might do it even if you breathe a little bit, right? So that's just the nature of it. It's just the way of the game. ODDP got to get in from EC.
Watch your head.
Okay, back throw. Could be a start of something, but once again, no anti-air.
I gotta be careful. Next hit could be disaster. Got the drive gauge and the super, the back throw. Good use of resources. Looking a little low, but still EC. I mean, just been jumping out for free this entire time. Looks to the DI. There's the level 3. Not gonna be enough to kill you. You are gonna put EC in burnout, so you start to even things out a little bit.
Get up, punk.
That does. Tried it. I can respect it. Oh, yeah, that's level 3.
Yeah.
This is our destiny.
It's gonna be cookies right there for EC. I mean, still a lot of low forward hunting, but just continues to have the right read, the right answer every single time. Dragalia had to play in the corner just so much, but that's just EC's game plan. No matter what the character is that I've seen EC use, because I know they have a loop as well, but a lot of it is like, we're going to low forward drive rush, we're going to do whatever corner carry route we have, and we're just going to start forcing you to guess wrong. So EC playing their tried. It's cool to see not only Paragon, but of course TNS and Motivation Academy rock these first to 3s as well. So important to see, but going to go into FuyuKaki rocking the Elena. We got Jack22 with the Mai. I think Jack22 might also be a Mai player in City of the Wolves if I remember correctly, so gonna stick to the tried and true no matter which game.
Yeah, so far looking pretty solid too. Rocking the baby girl, Elena, same character I've always played. Third strike. So good to be able to see her again, and of course love seeing her in any capacity in Street Fighter 6 so people actually pick it up. manages to drop the combo there off of that stick and medium kick, but not able to find much more. A nice DP off the walk forward, and that's the frame trap option to go for if somebody's going to try and press it.
And Elena, I think, has just kind of slowly been gaining like popularity among like
100%.
at least a North American audience. You start seeing her a lot more. I mean, especially with players like Levi Hakai and like that, who are really showing the strength of just playing footsies. Elena obviously can cycle a lot of the offense off of the spin, but it's like they're like Street Fighter 6's first hit confirmed character. Where it's like these long normals are going to come out. They're going to look for things like that, and definitely great options in the corner as well to cycle Oki. I think over like in Japan, I think like Dogura is like really like the main Elena out there. If you watch him play, it's like it's Street Fighter 101. You're playing to the solid neutral.
Oh, trying to go for it. Tried to follow up on the offense of that OD fan, but it makes sense that they would immediately use ODDP in order to actually escape it. Sometimes you got to, right? Dealing with the shenanigans for Maya is not worth it.
Not at all, man. We've seen a lot of players learn the hard way with that one, but Jack 22 against the wall here. This is where Elena shines, man, unless you whiff like that. Able to escape the corner as well. Got the cross up. Just walking back. Not a lot of fan action from Jack thus far, and they attempt the DI. FuyuKaki going to be ready for that one. And with all this drive gauge, man, this one's going to hurt.
They could have did OD and got level 2 off. They wanted to try to go for the DP there, but not able to find anything. DPs with the walk up after the multitude of whip jabs.
Jack was like, man, you too close, bro. Give me a little bit of breathing room. But FuyuKaki right now, I mean, just kind of running away with this one. See the gears slowly turning for Jack. As I mentioned, they're mainly a City of the Wolves player, so a little bit of in a foreign land here. So they're trying to make their way through. But FuyuKaki just such a solid player and doing a great job of just jailing him in the corner here and still protecting the skies as well. The DPs have been on point.
Level 3. Oh no, just ends it with a double throw. Okay. Doesn't even have to do much of anything.
Spare the animation there. We don't gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, we ain't got to. That's fair. I get it. Don't want to make somebody sit through that whole thing. That whole cutscene.
I ain't gonna lie though, when Elena players kill me with heal, I feel so disrespected, bro.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, listen, right? It's sometimes you gotta go for it. Sometimes you gotta go for a little bit of disrespect. I have still yet to kill somebody with her taunt either. Like, you can do that mid combo. There's combo routers you can do in the corner to actually get taunt, and they can kill if it does damage. I've yet to do that. Oh, nice. I adore your headshot. Bless you, myself. Oh, yeah. Counter hit option. Frame trap option.
FuyuKaki just running away with this one right here. If Jack has any magic, they look for an ODDP off a rip. But good work out for him, by the way. Getting the back throw, can chase down a little bit here. Taking our time, sliding on in here. FuyuKaki, I mean, just knows at this point, it's like, just wait for the punishes. I mean, Jack 22 is giving you a lot of opportunities, so just waiting for your opponent to make a mistake here. And now, in the corner, just a matter of time. So the option is going to be punish counter. No confirm off of it. Forward throw, going to leave a sliver.
Punish off of the sweep as well, just to close out the set. 3-0 for FuyuKaki here, off of the Elena. One of the best out, which is why I'm excited about the new characters, because the less characters have burn moves, the better I think you can go. Dreamblitzer versus Dragalia. We saw Dragalia earlier. Dreamblitzer, not foreign at all to ParagOnline as well as not just some of the other tournaments it is I've seen come in as well. They try it out. They do their best. Nice, good DP to escape the pressure from the corner.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The way you just transitioned straight to the match after absolutely cooking is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in my damn life.
Thank you.
I'm over here with the hands up, with the hold up. His writing, is this fire? I was like, wait a minute. We cutting an impromptu podcast on Paragon, bro. Lock in. As you mentioned, that Dreamblitzer and Dragalia here, jumping out of the corner. Great confirm, man. That's the thing about Sagat, bro. These mediums, shades of CVS too, the way you can throw these bad boys out. Definitely don't want to be in the corner against it, because you whipped one time, man. Look, that wasn't a whip punish right there. Dreamblitzer in control.
Good chance, go for the Stand Fierce. DI soon after that as well. Stood up back into the fireball. I've seen that happen too many times. Medium fireball, you think you're safe until you stand up into it. You get your scalp singed off.
That's why Alex got that beanie on, bro. He hiding the ball spot. He got that Hulk Hogan haircut on. Tiger
Sagat
Nexus
costume
action.
is so fire.
Oh yeah,
so
bro, you could
sick.
put Sagat in anything, bro. Unless it's that Street Fighter
That's
4
true.
costume where they gave him hair. Like every other costume he's had
that
throughout
was
history was
sucked.
fire.
Oh my goodness.
Bro's
That
looking
one
like
was
Mowgli
so
from
scary.
Jungle Book.
Literally, so scary. He had that like that palm top haircut, the palm top tree haircut.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Somebody gotta save him, bro. Cut that back off. Somebody gotta shave that. Shave that off, man. Do not put that back on. This is sick. Such a cool combo. Solid whip punish as well on the whip throw against Dragalia. Dreamblitzer lead him to the corner. Parries to try and stay on top of the defense, but still, Dream fighting pretty well.
I could not imagine this has got to be a fun matchup for an Alex player right here. It's like Sagat is so good at just controlling pretty much every distance. Obviously, you have the Tiger Shot from long range. They want to get in. Those medium punches are so hard to deal with. And then even the crouching mediums from long range are just so tough to deal with. Kind of behind the wall the entire time, behind the 8-ball. But this is where you're going to start that comeback here for Dragalia. Making a miss here in the yellow now. Looking strong.
Nice jump over. Oh, he could have transitioned into something. Oh, nice. Okay, manages to get the DI, if anything.
Just reaction check right there. I mean, you're kind of in the driver's seat that entire time.
Yeah.
Dragalia did have the health to back that thing up if he did have drive gauge, but Dreamblitzer, I mean, still looking very strong here. Dragalia is kind of forced to a scramble. That's the thing about Alex is like, unless you get that knockdown initially, you can't cycle that offense. You have to get there on your own merits, and you can't be whiffing like that against the Tiger King. Now, I mean, 3 bars of super, you're in a good spot for Dreamblitzer.
Good. Tries to go. What a check on the jump against Dragalia, man. A jump back here. Just really well done from Dreamblitzer. Oh,
Yeah, I
manages to
know,
get the full
super
charge.
needed.
Yeah.
Well, why that makes Sagat so cool, bro? Like, you got animations on like your super, like your
Cool as hell in
specials.
this game, man. They made him cool as hell. It makes me excited for a lot of the returning characters. Once again, I could be the weird one here, but I'm not the weird one. Literally, only people on Twitter have been yelling about it. I'm excited for the new characters, man. There could be some really cool stuff they could be doing, man. Genuinely, they could be. The same way, and also what people don't seem to, I think, understand is the same way how we have Aki replacing Fang. Some of those characters could be the same functionality for not as popular SF5 or previous characters.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They could do the same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna after this, I'll tell you some of the things that I heard. I heard some things about this season before.
We can talk about it.
Yeah,
it's okay to be upset at it, right? But I think there's only certain things you can be mad at about season 4. In my opinion.
Hey man, it's like if you complain about it, I better not see you maining one of these characters at the top end. You know what I'm saying? You can stay on that side.
That's what I'm saying. I really wanted to take a picture of everybody complaining about it and try to see if I could find them a few months later. Be like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I've been here before. I played these games before.
Yeah, we doing background checks before bracket starts, bro. We need to find out who we are.
What did you say about the new characters before you set up for the tournament?
Exactly. Dreamblitzer, though, I mean, in the middle of all that chit-chat, bro, 1 round away from closing this bad boy out with that video. Dragalia with the character swap as well. I think Akuma definitely fares a little bit better against Sagat, but unfortunately that 9,000 health really comes into consideration here when you're dealing with Sagat.
Oh yeah, that's what you're punished for sure. No standard roundhouse against a crouching opponent. That second leg is with right in the thigh. Deep in. The parry.
That's huge. It's one of the like real escape options you have against all those mediums. Big guess right there with the level 1, but not able to finish the food on our plate. We've seen Dragalia in that spot before after a whiff super just not able to finish it, back dashing away, trying to bait out a DP. And why not just go into a command throw, the check?
Literally. Oh. How old do you think you are? We're about to find out together. How old do you think you are? Managed to get the forward throw? Oh, okay, smooth. Smooth with it, actually. Where the fuck is Dragalia?
Yeah, just cooking with the teleport. You don't see it too much, you know, in tournament play, man, but if it's working, it's working.
Yeah,
Dreamblitzer off just a tiny bit here. Back throw. So with that level 3, too, you can explode at any second. But still, I mean, Dreamblitzer doing a great job just chunking the drive gauge. And the corner carriers they got, definitely very close to being the best in the game. But the bust out from Dragalia, getting some breathing room.
Oh, no DP. I wonder what that could have been. Keeping the pressure on, but using that means that that jump has to come out. Because of how confident Dragalia wants to be, a crouch fierce to close out the set here. With potentially 14 more minutes in the ladder bracket here remaining. Losers round 1 round. Oh,
well, how long has EC been playing Blanka? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we all random select today, but we'll see what kind of brand of flavor EC is bringing to Blanka. We talk about EC, definitely a player that likes a low forward driver, so Blanka low forward, pretty good, not the best in the world, so we'll see how they adapt. Busting out with the ball, Jack spending a lot on leader, forced to eat that ball to not go into burnout.
Oh, and then just get the dodge kick as well. Oh, that makes sense, being able to change your jump trajectory, incredibly important, gets him low. Not crazy combos or anything of the sort from Jack, but a nice little anti-air as well. Oh no, back to the wall.
There's a DI, and we'll see how much of a Blanka player EC is. Right off the rip though, no dolls, so.
Oh, he dropped it.
No, up ball gonna work right there. It's a bit of a drop with the reset at home, but EC gonna make it work either way. Up 1 round here.
Oh, let's go for the dive. Yet again. Neutral jumps galore. Ways to be able to essentially be, I guess, catch the tail end of the ball with those neutral jumps. Great block on the overhead. Gets him low yet again. The pressure continues from EC. No anti-air there, but jabs out for the moment.
Yeah, you can tell the Blanka's still a little fresh for EC here, but I mean, in a commanding lead, no harm, no foul. Jack trying to make it work. There's the target combo, not really a punish option available there, and just jumping over the DI, OD jump back ball. Still looking for the overhead. Jack, I mean, hasn't been blocking low too much thus far. That might be the KOF player in him, and we're gonna rip the level 3. That's gonna be punished just with the throw. We got the punish out. We left a little damage on the plate, and EC gonna take advantage with the up ball.
So far for EC, pretty much staying on top of him. Just aggression galore. Kind of no perfect parries so far on the Blanka balls either. So not looking too bad so far. Just a little bit of the spark. No crazy combos or anything of the sort, but is doing pretty well with their offense.
Yeah, it's a lot of jumping, throwing Jack off kilter. We've seen some of the anti-airs come out, and Jack still, I mean, very willing to spend a lot of the drive juice here. That's kind of biting him. He didn't know anti-air. EC been jumping for 3 all set long. Another up ball. Might have been preempted. Might have been a big guess, but either way, EC be 1 round away from going up 2-0 here. This is loser's side, so where this one going to move on? Loser going to be out of the bracket. Great conversion, though. I mean, for the lack of combos, that is not the easiest thing to hit if you're not familiar with the character.
It's true. Oh, man. Trying to go for a DP yet again. Not even going for the invincible version of it. Just kind of throwing it out there. And a heavy DP, no less, as well, giving them plenty of time to be able to respond.
Jump back ball action. As well. You mentioned, so we got to use the huge combos. We are, however, going to pop the Lightning Beast. And this right here with the OD should be enough to close it out. EC going to be up 2-0. Bit of a scramble, but I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to who's hitting harder. And EC just able to put a little bit more damage on the board than Jack's been able to so far.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, not too bad of an option going for. I mean, it didn't end up getting punished for it. It could have been a worse option for sure. I think the awareness that you can DI is a good enough look, I suppose, but you don't always want to do that until you get punished by it, as we've already seen. Jack with the shoe on the other foot. No punish to the DP either. Trying to go for the DI, but didn't quite find it. Jump back on house from EC and manages to get a nice little hit for Jack. Going to be able to stock up on the fans too.
Yeah, this is huge because Blanka with that level 1, the only thing you can really do to defend yourself, the fireball would have ate it up, but we're not going to see that option. EC just taking to the sky has been working out for him. A lot of that jump medium kick. Now 1 round away, round start slide. It's a confident call.
Oh, trying to go for something there. Or the Blanka ball, gets the neutral jump, not too terrible, but they're back to the wall. They have to be ready to stop a lot of these jumps coming out from EC. They gotta go for the anti-airs and everything.
Like a buffer. I caught with the DI here. Jack's still in a good spot. I mean, you have EC and burnout. I was gonna say no super to really get out or no drive, but either way gonna get caught by the ball. The cannon attack, level 1, protecting the skies. Now that buff is so huge. Even in burnout, I mean, having the extra, the fan stocks is big.
Agreed. No anti-air yet again. It's the sweep. Oh yeah, but not even a sweep punish, but still manages to at least get secure the round for themselves and the game. the long run.
Transitioning over, we're gonna have a Dragalia and Zombie Taker 99. Rocking the modern Cammy. Definitely, I would say one of the stronger modern characters, just because the dive kick is a little easier to hit because you don't have to Tiger Knee it or anything like that. You can just go ahead and do the one button command in the air.
I feel like I've seen them before. I don't feel like this is the first time as I've seen them. Nice little combo to lead, sets up with a cannon strike, Oki. Oh my god, they could have actually confirmed that if they were ready for it because of how high he's on, but obviously caught off guard. They're low forward at least so far, setting up for the cannon strike yet again. Still keeping a very good hold on this corner position. What a whip punish from Zombie Taker.
Yeah, the low four is going to come up clutch in this matchup just because of the movement speed of Akuma alone. You have to catch them when they're tap dancing around. So Zombie Taker playing a very solid game right there so far. Using a lot of dive kick, controlling the neutral, but now Dragalia answering back here. We saw him with the Alex earlier. This time they're going to start with the Akuma straight off of game number 1, and looking good for him here in this round. Zombie Taker back to the wall, the roundhouse, and way to hit the brakes. Just to like, I don't know if it was a read or a guess, but either way, you're going to take that to the bank.
Okay, I mentioned it before. Sometimes patience goes a long way. Sometimes you slowing down is enough for you to pay attention to what your opponent is doing. And vice versa. Zombie Taker putting the shoe on the other foot though, carrying him past the mid screen, but now we're back in mid screen with Zombie Taker having not very much HP left. You got to be careful about throwing fireballs against the modern Cammy with 3 bars.
Full screen punish. I mean, you kind of want to hold the resources because you have to make a comeback to mount everything back. So, gonna hold on it for now. Zombie Taker just a sliver of health to deal with. You see Dragalia going for a lot of the roundhouse. Zombie Taker is just like walking back and just hitting down back a little bit. So you can't get punished on the second hit if that first one goes with. See if we see that at all. The fireball gonna beat the dive kick. Now 1 round apiece here. See the gear starting to turn for Dragalia. Getting that life lead is so crucial in this matchup.
Okay, manages to get the spinning back fist as well, keeping the pressure on. You can actually interrupt that target combo off on the second hit. They can't go through with the last one. It's not a guaranteed string. Oh, nice the DI, I mean, that was really good. The DI with the functionality of the DI. Use that like an anti-air. Really well done for them.
Yeah, somebody kind of just waited to see if it was going to be the hooligan throw or not. Let that bad boy rip. So heads up play from Dragalia there. Both players with that level 3 though. Next hit could be huge. There's a low forward corner carry on that one. Gonna go off the Heezy there. Still sitting with that fully loaded gun. Next hit could be disaster. I mean, likewise with Zombie Taker sitting on that level 3. The Akuma low health we talked about multiple times. This bracket can come back to bite you.
Okay, for those players right now, gotta be careful about somebody with modern controls not taking advantage of the charge. Fireball might be a bit of a weakness for him, but we'll have to see. Zombie Taker continuing on. Legacy overhead, still not enough to be able to kill. This next hit will have to do it depending on the hit. You gotta land a low forward or stand fierce. Now we see the reaction for it to be able to close the game out with level 3 Zombie Taker. First game over to go.
Yeah, I don't care if that level 3 is modern, bro. It's still godlike to be able to react to that, recognize the situation. They saw that fireball, the charge fireball, like basically showed up like 4 or 5 times, and they just waited to the opportune moment when they knew that level 3 was going to kill to close things out. So Zombie Taker, that 1-game lead, very huge here. They've been playing in the corner a lot, been able to work their way out. Free jump out right there in the tech as well, so it's going to keep walking back. And wait for Dragalia to make the first move, see if they make a mistake.
It's the back throw as well. Probably wasn't expecting for it to be that. Spinning back fist to help with the meaty. Tried to go for the overhead yet again on the hooligan combination, but the double feed. Managing to keep the pressure on, jabbing my way out. I'm sure you know better than all. I respect it. Zombie Taker with a cannon strike. Punish kind of carry him to the corner as well. Good luck.
We're not the state of mind. That jab mash worked out from there. He had no super, so no defense. Now back online here. They look for the command throw, the low forward. That was whip punish there. Zombie Taker been on point this far, finding these small punishes. Now the drive reversal to get some space. Spin knuckle for the chip and the plus frames.
Pressure on. Oh, nice jump there. Yeah, could just keep. Oh, could have kept it short. Could have even done the target count combo into light adamant flame, and it would have been enough. Or adamant fist. So not there yet. Tries to go for the neutral jump. Good conversion from Taker. Good level 1 in response from Dragalia.
Yeah, these players are swinging, man. Might not be the cleanest, but it's effective either way as they're going back and forth here. Dragalia trying to even the score. Still looking for that roundhouse a lot. Surprised we haven't seen Zombie take a look for a whip punish. Does have a bit of recovery on it, and the long limbs of Cammy. Definitely with the Dr. Order right there. Light conversion. Why not go back to the well? Almost with that level 3 built up now online.
Slowly walking him down, goes for the demon flip there, and then just get the dodge kick. And it blocks the parry with a forward throw. Zombie Taker potentially being able to continue the offense. The second throw might see the deal heal. The third one, it's just for style at that point. Then go forward and try and keep him back. I like it, but still got to be careful about throwing out fireballs against a modern player.
Dragalia was trying to turn up the heat, seeing the drive gauge was low for Zombie Taker. Right now, I mean, just walking back, kind of the MO here. Just keep on parrying the fireballs. Thank you for the drive gauge. Jumping on in. Now you just see that low forward cancel. They look for it there, putting themselves in a burnout and a low forward the other way. Dragalia not going to catch out just yet. The low forward again. This time I was going to say you have to turn out the entire thing. They got stand medium kick, or at least forward medium kick. Not sure what they were looking for, but now both players in burnout. Should become such a huge issue here. The back throw, level 3 on deck for Zombie Taker. You have to be careful about any of your options, but still a throw. It's pretty equal here.
Trying to approach, but that was unbelievably plus the hooligan combination, their own little version of Demon to be able to secure this round and take him to the final round. Zombie Taker going 2-up, where Dragalia is going to be able to tie it. So far, Dragalia leads to the corner, and that's a solid hit to open things up.
Good conversion there, take the target combo overhead. Starting to mix up the options now. Here's trying to trigger Dragalia. You even saw the backdash there. See if they can get a throw tech to come out. Zombie Taker though, back on the attack, the double dive kick. We're mixing up the options. Look to the hooligan. That new animation still throws me off that they just added where if you drive reversal with throw, it's like the freeze frame. I'm like, what's happening here?
Yeah. Me too. I read the patch notes and I didn't even realize that they had added that. A DI is not going to be enough to get the kill there. It's just going to scale it super hard, especially with mod and controls. Would 9,000 health be able to keep him alive? It does. Still one more opportunity.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I am DIing in his face right now. I'm daring him to buff on that level 3.
Oh. He thought the DP was coming. Dragalia's looking for it. Jumps over the DI. Good punish, but not able to get anything up. Spinning back fist to avoid the projectile. Goodness gracious. That could have been so good if they were ready to play on top of that, honestly. They got the counter hit they needed. They just didn't convert.
Go mix up the options off of the hooligan. Went back to the well. Dragalia not going to have it this time. Spending the 2 bars to get some freedom. They might have been buffering a fireball. That's unfortunate. We've all been there before and now get caught with a DI. Zombie Taker taking advantage of the mistakes here. Plus, keep going. These lights just pestering away, but that's a big DI to try to escape the corner here.
For sure.
Round 2. Fight.
Keep the pressure on. Doing something nice. Nice. Manages to get the hit. Oh, nice. Gets the DP. Manages to respond in time.
Back to the wall here. So trying to respond. Good job. Zombie Takers has been leaving in and spending the meter with these OD DPs. Still a lot of roundhouse coming out from Dragalia. Spending a lot of meter back and forth to go. Zombie Taker, that level 3. Starting to loom. They just need to hit the light cross up. Not able to get anything off of it.
Okay. Manages to get a forward throw. Tries to chase him down with the drive rush, but couldn't get the stand light they wanted. DP off of the monitor control. Still has level 3. Dragalia trying to do what they can. Manages to walk him down yet again. That's the Akuma walk. Speed forward throw. We're looking pretty good on the offense so far. He's trying to bait out the reversal. He knows what they're looking for, but it's not going to be enough. Zombie Taker eliminates Dragalia and loses round 1.
That's just tough scenes right there.
To lock you into some pretty major tournament wins. Still have yet to see that, but regardless, Zombie versus Ouija, 2 players that as I have seen quite a bit around the online block for sure. Rashid versus Blanka in winner semifinals.
Speaking from experience, man, this matchup can get squirrely very, very fast. 2 characters with really good movement. And it's like you really just want to jail Rashid if you're Blanka in this situation. A lot of back medium kick, of course, take the plus frames off of it and start forcing the strike throw. But the level 2 is the great nullifier in this matchup. You can really put Blanka in the corner and make him stay there. But so far, Zombie is absolutely running away with it. Look for the throw there, the back throw. Another tech in response. more to close it out as well. It's going to be the first round with a perfect KO, the exclamation point on top of it, going Zombie's way.
Round 2. Fight.
Too bad so far. Let's see if lock it down. Great whip punch up on the crowd strong. On top of the lightning beast. We're going for mix Sarumi. Right on the carousel. Which stop we getting off at? Oh, tried to air throw him to keep him in the corner, but whiffed.
Grab reversal, some breathing room now, and basically Zombie got nothing out of that level 2, so you have to do it the old-fashioned way here, but the throw's still coming in plural here. One thing about Blanka, it's like after every single throw, if you don't back rise, you kind of get like a mid-screen throw loop just off of like the Manon hopping right on top of it. Kind of jump in there though, the heavy spinning mixer, and now the cross-up, shoe on the other foot, Luigi looking good, and now VSR.
Okay, manages to get the hit as well. Oh, good reversal. Has to be able to use it there. Great hop through to keep the corner position and to keep them the gray life as well. Wanted to be able to punish them with the aerial Blanka ball, but can't. They do have the drive gauge advantage on the side of Luigi. Has to be careful.
Still moving on in. It's the thing about the slide, it's not good against the startup of the fireball. Went for it twice there. Drive reversal now, getting some space. Luigi, I mean, not in the worst spot. If you can fit in this DI, they do. You only have 1 bar of drive gauge in level 1, so you can't really look for the kill here. It's going to scale because of those lights.
Yeah. Oh no, it didn't get the punch. It's properly now. He's out of drive gauge and he can be chipped out so easily. The slide for the trip guard. Zombie surviving and taking the first match in semifinals.
Yeah, that one feels bad right there. You used all the resources you had. Level 1, it wasn't going to be enough. Look for the Arabian Air, not going to work out. So Zombie, that first game, so huge here. Luigi, though, off to a better start. I will say, as Rashid here, too, your whirlwind shot is like such a good tool just because it's like Blanka's jump angle kind of like meets it in the air. So yeah, the slide is like a big risk to take. Luigi, though, got Zombie back to the wall. The enhanced eagle spike, safe on that one. And still, we're going to go back to that game. Almost full screen, just continuing to throw out the whirlwind shots.
Stand first, quite do it. A bite through, get blesses the noggin for sure, but no conversion there. An air throw, keep him in the corner, or keep him towards the corner. Tries to go for the cross up, but can't quite find it. Stand medium kick, still not enough. But what a well-timed stand fierce to get that launch.
Get conversion with it as well. The Arabian Air to close it out. I was gonna say you had the level 2 online if things didn't work out, but saving that is definitely huge. Let's see how early he pops it here. It's the great nullifier. I mean, Zombie with their level 2 as well. We all know the lightning beast. People definitely got some opinions about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Might have had something to do with the. Might have something to do with the men in the Daigo match. I'm not sure.
Maybe so. Maybe so. I definitely wouldn't put it past anybody that played about Lightning Beast for sure, because it is a hella strong install. But I mean, hey, listen, there's still tons of other installs that are in the game that can be equally as powerful or utilized in a way that makes you think that you're getting hit by the Lightning Beast for sure. Tries to drive rush into the hop. That actually managed to hit him. No confirm because it wasn't close enough to get the 4 medium punch command normal. But jumps in, gets the 4 throw. Yeah, he's still playing big time here.
Close enough for the drive rush overhead here. Luigi using a lot of the wall clean to get out. Into that jump angle. Hard to really catch him in the air, especially with Blanka. The air buttons are kind of like downward facing more than anything. And now going over the top, that's huge. A lot of drive gauge to work with here. Do we cash out the entire thing? We will. The level 3 to make it sweeter. And that should be enough to close it out. So Luigi +1. Maybe tying things up 1 game apiece.
100%. Yeah, the best way to be able to do that as well is to be able to utilize a level 3 CA. Most of the time, if somebody just gets into CA and you use level 3, they probably aren't going to die. If they're in CA and you lose level 3, they're definitely going to die. So that I don't hold on to that meter at all. Not even a point of making them try and guess for the level 2. A solid confirm off of crouch fear. Just yet again, wants to go for the shimmy. We've just been doing that quite a bit, but they've also stopped pressing when they've been walking back because Zombie's been looking out for it the whole time.
Jump action there, gonna take us back mid-screen for a kill frame. Zombie with the back roll, and they get the lift as well. It's huge doll setup. Not trying to hold the mix, the jump fierce though. Is exactly what they need, and the doll still doing the heavy lifting, another lift. Not gonna take the doll route, they can go OD up ball, they believed in it. Just a sliver, the eye in his face, bro, you won't. Or just do that, the light ball whip into the throw, the classic. That has been hitting people, bro, since Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, facts, actually, yeah. the more things change, the more they stay the same, as I say, right? You've been playing a certain game for like almost 40 years now, and then you get to the point to where you're like, surely this will be different. But it's not.
But if you close your eyes, back to the wall. Conversion 50% down now for Zombie. Still sitting with a lot of super meter though. VG in the driver's seat. Ended up giving their position though. The double chop not going to work out from here. And now Lightning Beast online. This could be huge for Zombie.
Oh, nice. Good. Oh, nice. So going to be able to set up another doll as well with this too. Oh, man. The doll waiting ever so patiently, man. 2-1 to close out this set. Not to close out the set, but close out the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people who will watch these Blanka conversions and get absolutely pissed off, but me being the sick person I am, it's grinning ear to ear seeing that kind of stuff. So Zombie busting out the tricks here. We'll see what Ouija does. I know Ouija has like, I think like 2 or 3 characters, so we might see if there's a switch up here. But the Rashid, I mean, it's definitely a good pick, so we'll see if we get a little more mileage out of that level 2 going forward. But Zombie, I mean, sitting pretty now, that 2-1 lead is so huge to have here. Oh, they didn't know it was first to 3. I was like, Ouija got something cooking, I guess.
Facts, yeah. Could be. Also could just need a bit of a mental reset, right? Sometimes you gotta just relax, take a breath, do what it is that you can do to make sure that you're thinking properly. Sometimes going back to that character, so like, is enough. We'll have to see if it is for Ouija though. In this case, as we're potentially on set point for Zombie. Ouija doing pretty good at using the OD reversal. Doesn't want to stay there in the corner. No paying rent here, but instead Zombie's the landlord, locking it down, the warden to prevent them from leaving the corner at all. Another throw. I mean, we play Street Fighter 6 now. Oh,
wow,
yeah, we play Street Fighter 6 now. Yeah, that's SF6 right there.
And that's something you see Manon do a lot. Just walk back and throw out the roundhouse. Just because it's so active, you're like daring somebody to challenge your movement. So good stuff from Zombie. Once again, the roundhouse coming out again. Now we're getting funky. You see a lot more of the hops and everything, the air throw as well. We're trying to fill ourselves.
Absolutely. So that's all it takes. Brown, as confident as you can possibly make it, manages to get a hit here. Still keeping that pressure on in whatever way that they can, slowly pushing the way towards the corner. Ouija could have punished that too. Oh. That was too short of a Blanka ball. It wasn't any of the heavier options, so it wasn't safe. Definitely could have punished that, but didn't. A missed opportunity for Ouija.
Convert directly into the Assault. He's going to the damage route. He's taking over the corner as well. Spinning the bar. It's a good spot on the people on health here, but still that Lightning Beast is looming. You know, it's only a matter of time before we see it. Oh. Especially because Blanka just come on in with a drive rush roundhouse. Looking for the low forward there, no drive rush behind it. He's doing a good spot. Ouija, Barn have the drive gauge to work with. Over the top, not gonna hold it. Ulti up ball as well.
Jump in. A chance here. Instead, Fan finishes it off with a nice little level 1 as well. All it takes is one button sometimes. A really solid button, and you got yourselves around. Let's see what Ouija's moving forward with. Here, 1 round apiece. Let's see if Ouija can close this out.
I will say Zombie has done a very good job so far of timing the slides off of the startup with a whirlwind shot. It's a very hard thing to do with Blanka. You have to time it precisely to get that knockdown. So looking solid now. Ouija go on drive gauge. Next block might be the level 2. They go over the top. That ball Oki. They're in a whirl of hurt here.
Pressure on. Manages to soar as well. Catches him low as well. So far, so good with Ouija. Wanted to be able to bait out that DP. That's why exactly they went for that cartwheel, but they weren't able to. Follows him up. Forward throw. One more guess for game. And there it is. Zombie closes it out off of the back of the forward medium commando.
Double knee bomb, man. You have to cash out all the damage immediately. Sometimes, you know, the simple things are going to lead you a long way. But we'll see what kind of damage we see here from legenddaddy and FuyuKaki. FuyuKaki back on the Elena here. We saw them earlier with the Manon as well, so they didn't want to play the mirror match here. And I'm not sure how Manon fares in this matchup. This definitely isn't something you see too much.
Okay, nice. Well, nice command grab yet again. Baited out the flash parry, if anything. FuyuKaki trying to play back. Now the region of the drive gauge has started. They were walking back, so it kind of froze up a little bit. They weren't able to get it back as fast as necessary. The anti-air allows them to be able to play this runaway game now with their drive gauge slowly increasing. That round goes to them.
That was a great whip punish as well to close things out here. So the legendary reacts. They got to try to build up those stocks. That's not going to be the answer there. Super punishable, and now all this corner carry as well. Something doesn't get talked about Elena, man. They can really put you from the middle of the screen to the corner immediately off a straight hit.
Oh, that's just gonna grab yet again. Oh, try to go for it. Flash parry, but not a good chance there. Burned out. Pretty rough for him. Try to go for the ouch, the low forward. But couldn't find it either. FuyuKaki's backed up to the wall. Has to pop level 3. No, they don't want to. They want to hold on to it. This next hit, depending on it, could be enough to kill him too against legenddaddy.
Back online here. Still have the health to defend. A drive impact as well. Gonna go for the slide over the top, and now they can spend the entire thing if they want the level 1 to spare us the animation. FuyuKaki, man, the Fussies have been on point in that first game. Up 1-0 here on legenddaddy.
Really good. I mean, Elena is a fancy character. The more things have changed, the more that stuff stays the same. I mentioned it before. Elena's been a very expensive girl since season 3. She uses a lot of resources. She uses a lot of her drive gauge, of her meter, just to get confirmed. When she hits, she hits.
Just like we see here. It's a sliver to work with. Still rolling on in. That's the spin is the spin scythe, right? I always try to remember her move.
Sonic Scythe, I think is what it's called.
Sonic Scythe, there we go.
I think it's called Sonic. I mean, Sonic Scythe, I think is like, you might be thinking of Guile, but it's Sonic something.
I think Sonic Scythe was actually from Nash in Street Fighter V.
Wait, really? No. Oh, it was? You're so
yeah.
That's where it came from? That muscle memory, man. There's no way. Okay. Yeah,
that's a pull.
I don't know why I remember that.
These kids don't know nothing about no Sonic Scythe, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me look this up.
Link Song. It's Link Song. Link Song.
Oh, okay.
Link Song is the name of it. Yeah, that's the roll.
Yeah. Spinning Scythe is like the overhead looking thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Elena's like one of those characters you rarely see, so like it's like, well, what do you learn the moves for? You know what I mean? I'm gonna see like one of them throughout the entire practice. Of course, when that one comes up, I get caught one hands down. But FuyuKaki definitely isn't. Anti-air's on point, just the sliver left, going over the top to close it out. 2-0 lead here.
That's the Malin smash. Rhino Horn is the one where she dashes forward. The spinning scythe is the one where she like does like the 3 kicks. She goes like 1, 2, and then it's 3, 4. Like she does like the little hand spin thing, and that's what spinning scythe is.
Okay.
Yeah. But Link Song, that's what it is. It's a new move, so I couldn't remember it either. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that could have been really bad.
Chip on in, legenddaddy hasn't had a good chance of building up these medals yet either. Hasn't been really a threat with the command throw, the DP again. FuyuKaki, man, we talk about characters that really thrive off of just being able to get their anti-airs and set their offense back up. Elena's definitely one of those as well, because when they get the knockdown, they're immediately going to spin and start forcing the plus frames to get their strike throw.
Nice little hit off the Rhino Horn. Still trying to play off of the low 4. A lot of people play off of that low 4 because they're looking for that target combo leads into so much. Gets the safe jump off of that.
Barry gonna break it up. 4 medals up now. Things start getting a little more dangerous. Especially if you can fit in this 5th one here. Try to clip him out of the air. Not quite. Level 3 still on deck for FuyuKaki. They just need that single confirm to pop that level 3.
Oh no, going for, I said it earlier in the set when we watched that Alex play, going for a DI off of an anti-air is not the way to do it. It's not. Everyone always has time to react off of a jump to a DI.
So legenddaddy can put themselves on the board here. Still with that level 3 and 5 medals, so it's going to hurt if they can find it. FuyuKaki once again, control in the corner here. Still turning to the air, man. The scratch wheel still on point from FuyuKaki. legenddaddy's been jumping a lot here and has not gotten away with it.
Let's just get that hit at least. Oh, that's definitely 100%.
Damn.
Oh yeah, all it takes is one. That level 5 command grab for her does more, like Level 5 command grab for her does more than Zangief's OG command
That's
grab.
crazy.
It is. That's what it is. I found out, I think, from week 1. That was crazy.
A level 5 command throw, that's a level 1 in a trench coat, bro. Like, it's so tough. You have to change the way you play when that thing is online. But see if Legendaddy can keep building up those medals. He did a great job of it last game, and that's exactly what they wanted as well. Just a ticking time bomb. FuyuKaki not going to give him the chance here, though. 50% off the health bar, and now still playing at that mid-range. They're just looking for whiff punishes here.
I literally just realized that FuyuKaki is in a group called Manon Needs Nerfs fighting Manon. I just realized that. I don't think Manon needs nerfs at all. I mean, it is kind of it's a bit of a harder matchup for Elena, I think. Actually, I've never really thought about that. I don't think I've ever struggled against Manon before as Elena.
He's not helping his cause, man, because he's kind of running away right now. He's looking good and now on set point.
Round 2.
The funniest part is we talk about like how the game is changing stuff. The funniest part is I look back to like season 1 tier lists and people are like, yeah, Marissa and Manon, bro, they're like top 10, and I'm like, what are we talking about?
Yo.
Like,
I remember
what the hell?
I got called all sorts of names for saying that during Salt Mine League, and they were like, we're not downplaying Manon. I was like, dude, have any of you looked at her frame data in her book? And she is not that crazy, man. She's not, dude. I got called everything under the sun.
That was like back in the day though, when we were like, these dry brush command throws like the scariest thing in the world.
Yeah. That's until everybody realized they could just press if they wanted to.
Yep. Welcome back here. FuyuKaki, I mean, got level 2 as well. Still not in a bad spot unless you look for the OGP Legendaddy. Gonna finish around there, and now with the 5 medals and the level 3 coming into final round here, it's getting dicey.
Yes, it is. Oh, more fierce. Again, I don't know if I agree with all these DI attempts. Big punish. No, that's too slow.
They get the back throw though. It's gonna be burnout. Yeah, for Legendaddy. DP again. See if they sneak in the DI at some point. See with that level 3. It's so dangerous here on the cash out.
Nice. Nice. I like how FuyuKaki's backing up so often. Just pop it into level 3. Roll. Yep. Doesn't even have to do it. Level 2. And they have confirmed their ticket, punched in their ticket to winners finals. FuyuKaki sending Legendaddy down to the losers bracket.
Yeah, that was solid stuff. I pretty much all set.
Keep doing it, man. I'm never going to apologize for that. I don't want that character back. EC versus Ouija. Here we go. Rashid versus Jury. I'm so unbelievably chill with this matchup.
How do you feel about these drive tech costumes? I'm like kind of iffy on a lot of them.
Mess with them. They're cool. Oh, you were a Cammy man? That's fair. Cammy was sick in SF5. You actually had to play the game, Cammy. That's fair. You had to actually play the game doing that. That's fair.
You're right.
I can respect that. I can respect that. But I mess with the drive tech, man. The drive tech wears sick.
There's like certain characters where I'm like, why you got all that on? Like Bison, where I'm like, well, you still got your armor on.
Yeah.
Bro. What are you doing with the Pez?
It definitely looks better on some characters than other. What a perfect carry, but still got hit by the stand. Fierce EC. Classic. Immediate reversal.
There's a character that can keep EC still though. There's gonna be Rashid. Definitely gets to work in the corner, but you gotta be ready for the anti-airs. EC, not afraid to jump out. It's like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna get caught by a heavy spinning mixer. I might end up on the other side, so gonna take advantage of it here. 50% down for both players. Level 2 on deck as well. I think Jury's level 2 might be a little swept out. I think the Feng Shui engine is a little strong here. We're gonna spend the entire thing to build up to level 3. It's a lot of damage. This one might scale, but it's gonna be very close.
That's and pretty low, a neutral jump, and wow, went for the. We were just talking about Street Fighter 5. Went for a Street Fighter 5 anti-air and got punished for it. Unfortunately, we were just talking about SF5.
We going down memory
went for a
lane,
Street
bro.
Fighter 5 anti-air.
These kids don't know about jab anti-air dash under 50-50, bro. They don't know about that.
Oh man.
When the Kali was good.
Yeah, facts. I stopped playing Street Fighter 5 because I genuinely was not a fan of that game. I'm not even going to get into that. I just think there's things that they could have done better, but I think that this game does a couple of things better. I think V-Trigger could have been a really cool system if it wasn't a comeback mechanic and it wasn't so rigged for certain characters to get it so furious.
No, it was one of them situations with the DLC characters. Like, it was DLC, like, not pay to win, but you could see certain characters were blessed. But speaking of being blessed, man, right now EC being blessed with this life lead. Has a level 1, if they need to bust out the DI, they look for the jab to interrupt, and they get a buffer.
No, no, oh my god. Dude. What's so funny is I thought EC was going to do it on the first, literally on the first block string. I thought he was ready to do it on the DI, but it's such a tight link in general. You have a very small window to super. He wasn't able to do it, but did it around and pressed jab, and he still lived. Ouija repeating more of what happened the last round still, but this time looking pretty better health-wise against EC.
Oh, we're going to hear drive rushing on in. Great response there. A lot of meter to work with and chipping away this drive gauge of EC. No, EC's not afraid to bust out, even if it's going to put him in a burnout, man. We've seen a lot of ODPs from this guy. Just to get themselves some breathing room. Holding the parry, they try to escape, but Ouija with the check as well. Just swinging these buttons away, almost preemptively waiting for the approach of EC, like we see there as well. So Ouija on the board now, 1 round apiece in game 2.
Nice. Heavy spinning. So he was back towards the corner. Oh, he blocked that time. He was ready for it that time. Nice. Yeah, big damage incoming, man. Just gonna get the link. Nah, he went for that instead. Went for the easier route, which makes sense. Big damage coming through for Rashid. Picture perfect finish.
You were really starting to get put in these strike throw situations if you're EC. Almost going the drive gauge though. I mean, as we know in Street Fighter 6, no lead is safe. The low forward there, building up the Fuha stocks as well. Feng Shui engine online. Chasing the fireball down as well. They sneak in the DI. That is so huge. And now EC just needs one drive rush cancel to build up this level 3 if he can find a hit.
Oh, makes him get the hit. Oh, he did it out and then went back. Check the driver. Let's with the grab anyway. Hey, that was crazy. That was such a messed up DI for EC as well, because Ouija probably didn't think it was going to hit because the fireball was still on the ground. It's a crazy match. I feel like I'm watching the circus side, carnival. One jump around all over the place, hitting things.
You don't gotta go to Evo to go to Vegas to Circus Soleil, man. He's gotta show up to Paragon to watch him fly. A punish again. EC betting it all.
Oh no. Man, I just said it. I literally went. He still has enough for DP, and I knew EC was gonna do it, and that's exactly what ended up getting blocked. Man, I'm prophetic today. Like
you've been cooking today. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You've been cooking.
I'm actually on one.
Talk about Yuri one time, bro. Level this dude up.
My hatred. That's what hate does to me. That's what being a hater does to somebody. A natural hater.
Okay, oh wow, directly into the DI.
3 DIs? Oh, nice jump out. Nice reversal, I like that.
Button as well, so sitting with that level 2, you can try to attack the drive gauge. They're gonna get greedy with the meter, and they got caught with the low forward into level 1 to close things out. EC gonna tie us up here in game number 3. I thought we were gonna see the backdash level 2 to look for the drive gauge kill, but not gonna be how this timeline works out. And now into the final round. See how this one unravels. Ouija does have a pretty good lead on that super gauge though.
Tries to set things up, crouch, medium punch to leave him plus on the block, but even still, the drive reversal from EC at least allows him to try and carry him towards the corner. A drive reversal initiates the level 2 for Ouija, keeping him towards the corner, trying to play this footsie game. We'll have to kick it at him. Oh, he tried to anti-air him and got punish counted? Was that OD? There's no way! Is that what just happened?
What is going on? we playing some Street Fighter today, bro. Ouija and Burnout here has a life lead. Anti-air there. We're gonna catch out immediately for the damage and the corner carry off of this. This is huge. Ouija's gonna have to react if the DI does come out. It comboed.
Yeah, sit your eyes down, girl. You run away. Man, he's gonna finish counter. Good job on that. Has to close it out. Finishes it off with a level 1. My goodness, that was looking tragic at first. But 2-1 for Ouija. EC down a game. Still has a chance to be able to tie it up.
This set is sick. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little sloppy, bro, but this is sick. This one, like, your 2 drunk uncles start, like, fighting in the backyard barbecue, where it's like, it ain't the prettiest thing, but it's still entertaining, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You still mess with it. Still mess with it a little bit. Okay, immediate DP, which makes sense. Oh, made it out the DI, but no punish counter throw. So the drive gauge isn't as low as it could have been. Going for the shimmy. Goes for the DI. Not quite finding it there either. EC keeping the pressure on, still has a chance to be able to continue this pressure and potentially close out the round, but a sweep might tell a different story for Ouija. A forward throw, only level 1 available, and catches him, but still trying to hold on the throw to close out the round.
That's all gas, no brakes right there, man. EC was moving forward the entire time. Trying to tie things up 2-2 here. See how Ouija responds. There's been a lot of neutral jumping in these like corner positions just to get some breathing room, but it hasn't worked out just yet. And even then, using the enhanced jumps, the good old ejection button. Once again, throwing the whirlwind shots though, gets the scoop with it. Spending a lot of drive gauge though to put himself in this position.
Oh, immediate drive reversal and low on drive gauge. Gauge not good at all. Pops the DI right back. EC able to respond in time. Has level 3, but not gonna pop it. Just gonna hold on to it. Oh, caught him to the dugout. Oh, it timed it right well enough to be able to avoid the DI. Forward throw has level 2. Now we're talking a different game.
I was gonna say you can just hide behind and look. Oh my goodness, he bumped to the armor. Oh no.
What happened? Okay, so
Get the low there, has a level 1 to close things out. This right here is gonna be a super Rashid kick. Bro, we really just did like the JoJo's time stop, like Dio just like popped out the world. Is that world though? But just finish things real quick, but Ouija gonna end up 1 round away from closing this bad boy out.
Good hit. Equal spike towards the corner. Okay, solid hit for EC right now. A nice little confirm to keep it low the drive gauge and give themselves a chance to recover it back.
Uh-oh. I'm hearing the game move.
For real. I am too. We're going to Waldo for real, actually. Probably just spectate for stuff, if anything. I imagine the match is still going on as anticipated. It's pretty soft, but EC will continue pressure and manages to get the hit. Can they close this out? We should be able to. They'll build up enough for level 1, but it's not enough even if they use the stock. They're still alive. Oh, instant air overhead.
You talk about old school games, man. That stage is Street Fighter 4 right there. Those little funny overhead jump backs. Used to see those all the time, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I played Smug a few times online back in the day. Every time this dude got me in one of those situations, that is the option that caught me every single time. So it's another one of those things, man. The more things change, the more things stay the same, bro. But gonna be tied up 2-2 here. See if we can figure out what's going on with these time stops. But EC gonna be evening things up as the action get a little chaotic, man. Winner this one gonna be moving into loser semifinals as we start rounding things up here. I was gonna say I wonder how both players can adapt, but it seems like they both have the same mindset, bro. We're just gonna run into each other.
Yeah, not looking too bad so far with how this tournament has been turning out. We are on game 5, the final match between EC and Ouija in losers quarters. Still got losers semis and losers finals to be able to close things out as well, but still, this has been a hell of a tournament, man. Makes me very excited for the future of Street Fighter in general. I'm just always glad to be able to see this game when I can. It's great. It's a fun time for everybody involved.
Yeah. Hey man, we're only a couple months away too from seeing everyone's new favorite character, Yasmin, as well. So that's gonna be very exciting to see. The character is coming out like right before CEO too. So if any player is gonna be daring enough, they're gonna have like a week and some change to go ahead and build that up. So we'll see what the future of things are gonna look like. But we're gonna get right back into our action here. It's gonna be the final game between these two. Losers, quarters, EG and EC. Winner of this one gonna be moving on. Loser gonna be out of the tournament. EC with the drive reversal early still. So willing to use their resources and building up 3 Fuha stocks as well. It's a great way to start things off.
Just continue as best as they can right now. Manages to get the hits. Going towards the corner yet again. That's locked out because of the fireball that hit. Same situation that happened last time. Nice forward throw. Tries to get the cross up, can't quite get it, but a parry at least keeps him alive on the drive gauge.
Drive rushing in. Has a level 1. They just need to drive rush confirmed. The DP is going to be enough to close it out. EC, the itchy trigger finger working out right there. And now on set point. Yeah, Ouija responds here. These players have been going back and forth all set long. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the final game, final round. Unless EC continues to run the freight train. count.
Hit as well.
As a level 2, we're gonna pop the Yasar now. See how much mileage they get out of it. Man, Ouija has been throwing out the tornado, and they've just been jumping. Like, there's no mix-ups needed. Right there, going low. Be catching a little bit of damage here, and just backdashing immediately into overhead, needy enough for the combo. They have the extra drive game, and they reset it into the throw. Final game, final round, and EC coming into it with that level 3.
Oh, wow, nice low forward. Just to escape. Man, she ran his ass down, boy. That forward medium, goodness gracious, that went so far.
Cash out with the level 3, going over the top. All the drive gauge in the world to work with. Barring a drop, that's gonna close things out. A scrappy set between the two. But EC, by the skin of their teeth, gonna be taking a 3-2 over Ouija.
You are gonna have to only play that character to be ready for it.
Yeah, talking about specialist characters, man. We got one on screen with legenddaddy and that Manon. Zombie Taker, as we mentioned, a modern Cammy. You don't see it too much. Definitely has an entire different element on things, and I'm not sure how this matchup really like pans out here. I know that Manon has some like very good anti-air options, but we'll see how things go when the dive kicks start coming in.
Pretty well played. Pretty slow, manages to get the cannon strike as well. Goes for the jump in and manages to get the hit. That's another medal, 3.
Daddy doing a better job of just building up the medals early compared to the last time that we saw him. And now Zombie Taker in the corner here. There's that modern level 1 just looking for the whiff punish. legenddaddy played at a good mid-range. Neutral jumping there. I can be able to build up another medal though, but you do get the knockdown in this right here. It's going to be enough to close it out. So leaving the first round with 4 medals is massive.
Yeah, legenddaddy does a really good job of making sure they're stocked with those medals all the time. Oh, tried to get there. What a backdash. Wasn't a punish counter, but still offset their mindset. Went for the throw, wanted to see if they could actually bait out a DP there. So legenddaddy's aware that with these modern controls, they're trying to see if there's ways around his reaction checks. Oh my god. Damage.
See if they can bait something out there. That's the thing you talk about. You have to like really make them second guess their options. They dry brush, light punch to see if they can bait the level 3. Zombie Taker was like, I know that you know. So I'm just going to sit here, but legenddaddy going to take advantage of that one. Up 1 game here.
Yeah, well done so far. Oh, is it possible that Dilka could be switching? Maybe Zombie Taker? He is, he's going Ryu. I'm seeing it. Not a bad choice either. Ryu's still, the first Ryu we've seen tonight, but still an exceptionally strong character. Ryu's got their nonsense as well, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice way to put it, man. They got some devious stuff. That forward fears, bro, like solar plexus, definitely one of the options of all time. I remember when Punk was playing Ryu for a little bit. I was watching him over at Genesis, and I swear I've seen so many more solar plexus I've ever seen before. So we'll see what the option's gonna be. Of course, we know Donkey Kick definitely a threat as well, but they just hit like a truck. Compared to Cammy, I know who can get their damage in. It's just with Ryu, it's a little bit different.
Got the drive tech wear as well. Too bad. legenddaddy still wearing them down. No anti-air, but I saw the kick. Maybe they had messed up the input there.
Burnout checking away with the light kick.
Oh! 4 medals. Once again, legenddaddy doing great at locking it down, man.
Showing off that medal collection. That's the thing, man. It doesn't matter what character you swap. You still get enough the medals, you're going to be behind the 8-ball. Now still just playing at this mid-range here. It's like you really have to second guess your fireball as well, because legenddaddy's shown that they can spin through them like pretty well on reaction. There's the DP though. Nice little cross cut coming through. A lot of walking back from Zombie Taker here.
That makes sense though. It's kind of hard to, unironically, it's not a bad strategy. Copy the level 3 almost immediately, putting themselves in burnout, but they want to be able to maintain the advantage. But a 4 medal Manon with 2 bars, almost level 3, and you're burned out. You gotta hold the corner. Nice. Okay, empty jump throw, baits out the parry and gets the round.
One apiece here. See if Zombie Taker can even things up. The character swap looking good. They might have been trying to cross cut there. Didn't get the input. It's a big whiff, and now 5 medals on deck for legenddaddy. Every single interaction is so much bigger. Now you're in burnout. The level 3 on deck. This right here is going to be disastrous depending on the routing. Scaling be damned with those 5 metals. This one's gonna hurt unless you don't get the drive rush combo.
Oh, not the worst button to hit in that situation as well. That DI's coming again. Good for the shimmy and the jump option to try and avoid that. It worked out hella good for legendddaddy. But a 2-0 for this Manon.
That's huge right there. Once again, legenddaddy though, just getting those medals in so early and pays off in the long run. You just become a different matchup with that looming over you. But we see in one character spot from Zombie Taker. Do we see another? Or not? If we're sticking with the Ryu here, I mean, you definitely saw the gears turning. They look good. They got that round in. Anti-airs were looking decent. I had one whiff DP, but still a lot of walking back here. See if they turn the fireball a lot more. They are. Not going to take the chance of building up the dungeon as well. Just knowing that the slide can come on in. 2+ for their own good there. And now so low on drive gauge.
Gonna back up here. Once again, not a terrible strategy. Backing up actually can be very, very effective. Another empty jump. legenddaddy has to be ready to press in those situations. Caught him with the low, yet not low. But stand like kick yet again. Went for the throw, but a cross cut on modern control. This is gonna happen. Oh.
All splat. Got another metal built up. Over 50% down. Why not go back to the well? 3 built up. And another DI. Let it rip. And now 4 again. I've seen this one before. This is a classic.
Facts. God. No, this is so rough. It's gonna be so bad for him. Utilizing the buttons to make sure they're locking them down. I don't know, that corner position as well. Manages to hit him with the low full forward. Too slow of an option they were going for. No anti-air. Same for Zombie Taker though.
Looking good. So they can build their dungeon again, just dashing on in. Going button for button, bar for bar here with that level 3. I mean, get caught with one fierce here. Could be the end of you going over the top. Back to the wall again. The neutral jump, that's huge. Doggy kick route. They spent a lot of drive gauge, didn't get too much damage, but they still are a ticking time bomb with all this meter.
One more hit. They're in kill range. They're in kill range for the level 3 or the command grab. This actually is it. They can't get command grabbed here or hit a crouch medium. They have to be careful about tossing out these buttons right now. Oh, just went for level 3. No way. Yes, exactly. Has to go for the level 3 there. Not wanting to sit there because they don't want to deal with the DI. Honestly, if you got modern controls, just play it out. Just play it out. If they go for the DI, you got the reaction for it. You can do it.
Manon wins.
Yeah, that one feels bad, man. You had to confirm that you had that level 3. It was going to be epitome of what player skill can be, but we're going to get to the epitome of this winner's side of top 8. Going to be winners finals, FuyuKaki and Zombie. And I'm not going to lie, man, this is kind of tough sledding for Manon here. You can fight at the mid-range pretty well because of your buttons, but the second level 2 is popped, your escape options are almost non-existent against Blanka.
Yeah, literally. Pressure being continued here and manages to at least get a hit. FuyuKaki with 2 medals available. That's going to be a punish against Zombie.
It's 3 medals as well. Zombie back to the wall. Jumping with the just like regular medium, something you don't see too much. Little side swap there. Zombie on the retreat though. OD ball trying to chip away the perfect parry. Have a lot of drive gauge to spin. Not sure if you're gonna get the kill there. The OD up ball. Gonna put Zombie in a burnout. Get the knockdown off of the forward fierce.
Nice, good check. Well, knowing that that was not going to be close enough to get them. They're jumping too much to try and go for a command grab, and it's FuyuKaki knows that. Yeah, and they're too. No, I guess not. They were literally too ready for it. That's why they kept jumping and pressing.
And Zombie still taking the risk, working out for him in that first round here. 3 medals up still for FuyuKaki, so I mean you're in a good spot now. 4 off the rip. Nuclear option available at that level 3 as well. That time not ready to check. Look for the parry. So guys will show it twice. See these like mid-screen throw loops we were talking about earlier with Blanka. So prevalent, and now why not just go to the fierce? You're gonna set the burnout option. No drive reversal there from FuyuKaki.
Or if anything, just put pressure on, doing whatever they can. Manages to get the level 1 on the other side as well. The pressure continues. FuyuKaki trying to do the best of this they can to try and close this gap, but they can't. Still keeping the pressure on however they can as Zombie on the opposite side of that spectrum. 1-0 so far against FuyuKaki.
Zombie not respecting the anti-airs either. Saw a lot of jumping in for free. See if that changes as we go forward. But Zombie, I mean, a lot of jump around has been working out for him. A little bit of a scramble here. FuyuKaki fighting back. 2 medals online early. There's the anti-air.
Yeah, well done. See how much is there to go for it here. Stopping it short just a little bit. Zombie gets the punish count or throw. Crouch fierce to carry him all the way to the corner and empty jump in case they went for the parry there. Zombie. Pressure being continued here. Another forward throw. We playing Street Fighter 6. His 3rd time the charm here. Pressure continuing from Zombie, but FuyuKaki escapes.
How long the OD ball. They get in there. Another forward stretch. They're going to take your damage either way. It's a drive rush roundhouse. That is such a great option. There's a lot of people off it. It's just meaty as hell. So plus, and now Zombie on the verge of going up 2-0 here. Still sitting with that level 2 can be so huge.
So far, still medium punch, trying to make sure they can lock it down. Actually went for the anti-air option from Manon there, but a trade you can't trade was back. Fierce holding it, so an option that you don't typically see, but he can't whip punish that if he's holding it like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I always forget Blanka could do that in this game because it's like not a match.
Most people don't
anymore. Yeah. Oh, what a whip punish there, or at least the check coming in off of the drive rush. It's gonna be no super needed here. Actually, I was gonna say up balls enough to kill, but why not use the level 1? Just to make sure. Double tap, spin the block on him. Up 2-0 here. Zombie looking solid. Forcing the scramble as well. FuyuKaki is building the medals. It's just the threat of it is not enough to stop Zombie.
Okay, nice. I like it. Level 5. 4 buttons in the apocalypse in the form of that stand medium punch. Gets 1 command grab. Jump back from Zombie to try and avoid whatever pressure may be coming next. But well-timed command grab to be able to get that 4th medal. You're about to get 5 off of 1 round alone.
That is such a dangerous type of Manon player when like you see a lot of Manon players like do a lot of poking. They're scared to like really start looking for command grabs in neutral. When you're playing against a Manon that's like their objective is to get that 5 medals at all costs, things really start getting different out here. The doll setup, we're playing a little keep away there. Red Rover, send 5 medals right over. Big time damage.
You better get command grab to get if you're not careful. That's what the empty jump was for, but they got that thrown. Immediately pops the level 3. 5 medals means it's going to do as much damage as possible without it being in CA, which means this is already set and done for Zombie. 1-2.
Need an extra neck for all them medals, man. Showing off the medal. FuyuKaki on the board now. 1-2. Right there, just doing a great job of keeping Zombie in the corner. I mentioned it at the beginning of that last game. It was like the threat of it was not enough to slow down Zombie, but now you gotta really show him what you're working with here.
My God.
Oh my God. Interesting situation. I don't know if either of them realized who was negative there, so you can see like kind of like a hesitation to press a button.
Oh, wow. Manages to catch a mid-Blanka ball, stops it short yet again to be able to get it through. Oh, can they be the warden? Are they locking down the corner here so far? Go, my son. Hold down the neutral. You're about to get mixed. Overhead. Good block for FuyuKaki and good tag. Not taking the second throw this time around off of the drive rush. Can they keep it? We're playing Street Fighter 6. There's the second one.
Overhead again. One thing I will say, man, that one of the great changes Capcom has made is changing the spacing of drive rush overhead, so it's like not a meaty throw. And universally +1 was such a good change.
Agreed. Oh my God. He scratched at the air. He's looking for an opportunity. Oh, the baboon? The baboon command grab? I haven't seen that in ages.
That's the jump scare right there, bro. That's the
actually
there.
That's the fox jumping straight out.
Done with the level 2 here, FuyuKaki. Close to the corner, once again, looking for the parry. Just kind of throw. That's the 2 to get themselves out of a bad spot. Now building up the medals, 3 on deck.
Oh my God. Trying to go for the grab, couldn't quite find it. That grab available. Good press on that. That also being nerfed recently as well. No longer throw invulnerable. FuyuKaki command grabs that. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. Donate 10 to the Matcherito? That's all I can do. No way he command grabs that.
He'd be sick. A ball. Zombie almost in burnout. Huge bet right there. They end up getting the jump fierce. with the critical art. That is going to be enough to close it out. That's a clutch jump in by Zombie. It's going to be paying off long term, and that should be enough. Zombie a 3-1 over FuyuKaki, and they're going to be punching their ticket over into grand finals.
FuyuKaki mentioned it in the chat, and I was just about to say that's one of the worst.
And legendary.
Let's take a look and see how this proceeds on. Who will be the one to fight in losers from this here that they'll both be playing for. Names are also swapped at the top. Yep, there we go. Manages to get the DI to start things out as well. Gets a nice little hit. Fireball coming through.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This matchup does not seem fun for Manon, like at all.
No. She kind of relies. There are certain times where characters obviously have their strengths and weaknesses. She relies on being the bully with her buttons. Somebody being able to contest her buttons, or somebody as proactive on defense as EC is not. They're not gonna have a great time. It's not gonna go super well. Oh my god! What a counter hit.
EC taking control of this one. And stomping on him. The Goomba stomp into the corner now. How do we want to do against EC? I mean, they cycled their offensive options so well, especially with the meaty DI. Really testing your reactions on that one. And that's a quick 1-0. EC in control.
Too bad of a start for EC. Looking solid all around. It's a forward throw.
Legendary just got to find a way to stop the bleeding. The EC is just getting him with this movement. A lot of busy buttons working out for him. A lot of low forward as well, as we mentioned. EC loves the low forward drivers just to force the strike throw. And Manon, not one of those characters that has like a DPOS or any option like that to escape, so kind of tough sledding.
Overhead can find it. Hits the far roundhouse off of the drive rush. Immediately level 1, and it catches the jump back.
Throw 3 up.
Oh
Why not go for 4? That's huge. Not enough to kill yet. I was gonna say there's no way you just straight up just dash up and do it again, right? But EC gonna find their low forward there for drive rush conversion. Gonna put them on the verge of going up 2-0 here. Legendary, they're doing a good job of building up the medals now with that 4. You have to get to make EC stay still.
Oh my god. Forward medium punch control. Forward throw. Forward throw. Streak on the 6. Try to see if they can bait out the jump. Sorry, not to bait out the jump, excuse me. Bait out the throw specifically. They're looking for against the crowd's fears. Level 3. Goes out the round with a perfect. Or game, excuse me. 2-0. Here in loser semis.
Yeah, they got caught with the fireball. Was able to extend it there. That was pretty sick from EC. And the perfect KO to put the exclamation point on it. It's been almost a one-player game thus far. Legendary just consistently in the corner here, but as we talked about, man, that's just the pace that EC plays at. Definitely can throw off a lot of players, especially with a character like Manon we mentioned. Not the best reversal options, especially getting drive rush in, forcing that true tick throw situation. Doing a good job of building up the Fuha stocks as well. Got the counter hit, sticking out the lights.
Good, perfect parry. Not a punish counter though, it was just a cross up. They weren't ready to block the other direction, but EC with a nice punish counter or throw manages to catch him low. Oh my god, just staying on top of the offense. It's relentlessly, this first round is over. They've got one more left.
That's the thing when you play against a player like EC, man. You're always just like, there's no way he does it again in this situation. He'll continue to sneak in the DIs over and over. Legendary, 2 medals up here, another punish counter throw. Still on struggle street with this drive gig situation. The level 3 built up. We're going to look for mutually assured destruction here. The damage and mutual burnout. EC going to lay it all on the table here. See if it works out for him.
Come on, stomps on him. Stomps on him. Stomps on him.
Oh my god.
Backdash wants to be able to build up the bar wherever they could. Exactly. They wouldn't have been able to block the fireball anyway. Just shipped out 3-0. Now we're in losers finals.
Yeah, interesting selection here. Man, I guess you can change the arrow post, try to make some DPs miss, start getting funky with the demon raid, or just go bar for bar with the fireball, doing a great job of just keeping EC out. You can't really raw drive rush on a fireball now, and Akuma's definitely travels fast.
Oh, nice. Already ducking. Good parry on that. Walks for it. Gets the back throw as well. Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do not blame anyone for getting hit by that thing. That thing hits me all the time, and what an overhead. Popping the top of the defense here. Looking good for FuyuKaki. Walking back. Got the whip punish with the crouch medium, but they were airborne. No pickup on it. EC not in a bad spot just yet. Just needs one drive rush confirmed. Oh.
Both about to get hit.
Dio's at it again.
Neither of them got it.
Stare down. It's like two kids in high school saying, swing first, swing first.
Facts, yeah. We're talking as much smack back and forth as oh my god, I adore you, my child. Yeah, you killed from DP. Oh no, didn't want to. Oh no. DP? Yep. Immediately. That's why they did two back-to-back OD fireballs. They could have killed off a level 1.
Right there, that's a gamble. EDC thought they can catch him off guard with a reset. FuyuKaki gonna make him pay for it. It's again making him pay. Almost building up that level 3. In a good spot here. Spending a lot of meter, man, but they are in full control, betting a lot of your life on that DP there. That gas, you see if they can bait out another one. What a jump from EC. We're gonna immediately cash out. FuyuKaki to burn out.
Oh, trying to go for the instant air fireball. Couldn't quite find it. That EI is coming through to be able to close this round out.
1 round apiece now. I mean, it feels like they've been playing forever. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's just the first game still. Back and forth we go. FuyuKaki level 3 on deck, still protecting the skies. Great DP. Looking for another command throw. No one home on that one. Not quick enough for a button punish. We are going to stick in the throw, though.
Oh.
Good on defense here. Just waiting for that drive. He should come back. 3 bars up now for FuyuKaki.
Sweet. Block all the way through. The flame punish? Yep. I would have just did level 3 to keep the drive gauge low. But even still, TP? Yeah. Good punish with the jump back. Fireball.
Oh. In burnout now.
You have to punish the drive rush.
Yep.
No DP! Yeah, they jumped. They neutral jumped.
Yeah, that feels bad right there for FuyuKaki. He had multiple opportunities just to pop that level 3 to either just hunt for like the strike throw situation to close out the round, or excuse me, the game, or at least just cancel the level 3 out off of that DP and just look for more damage to try to search for the kill. But EC gonna take advantage of that one, and now FuyuKaki gonna go back to the tried and true. The Akuma was looking good for a round, but not gonna be the answer, as they are gonna be switching over to Manon. And we just saw EC in this exact same situation against legenddaddy, so we'll see if FuyuKaki does a better job of stopping the offensive push from EC, building up those medals, if they can check the drive rush.
FuyuKaki on the Manon. Once again, didn't run the Manon mirror earlier because they didn't want to actually deal with it. They mentioned in chat they weren't too fond of the on mirror, so they play Manon, manages to get the drive rush medium punch. Pressure continuing. Forward throw again.
Yeah, like we've seen a repeat of EC and legenddaddy here, man. It's in the corner and not a lot of options. The stomp to close it out, 1 round away from going up 2-0 here. I didn't mention, man, Khalil been putting the bangers on for these like stage music, bro. They did a great job with like Elena's machine, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Be playing this one in the whip, bro.
This
my scaring the hose music, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, most people aren't gonna know what game it's from, so it may not even be that, you know? It's just a good song. Gets to level 3, he pops it to close out the game, so.
It's the question of a lifetime, man. Do the Huz mess with the Street Fighter 6 OST? That's the question. We gotta figure that out.
I think Street Fighter 6 OST has gotten overtime, is what I think. I think with the inclusion of the DLC characters, a lot of the songs, a lot of the music has just become way better. Same for stages, just overall good, I think.
Good up there. EC just continually mixing up these options. you have to make a big bet if you're a Manon player. There's the roundhouse there. Can't believe they nerfed the proximity guard on that button. I mean, I can, but I'm just like, I feel like Manon was already on struggle 3. Beating up the poor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, she struggles for sure. More than a lot of the other characters, gets punished on the drive reversal. Oh, good block on the reset.
Another one though. There's the check on the drive reps that we weren't seeing from the last time. So you see against Manon here. Gonna spend the cash, they sneak in the throw, that's huge, 3 medals up. Win or lose, I mean, you gotta be happy about that.
Exactly what I was thinking. It doesn't matter if you end up winning or losing this round, you still have 3 medals going into this next game. EC, however, is on set point and could punch their ticket potentially to grand final. It all depends. Nice little hit there from EC, forward throw towards the quarter. Are we gonna see another one? No, backs off, wants to maintain the quarter position they've already got.
Some damage, they have the level 3 as well. Gonna spin it for the damage, get some of this drive gauge back as well. That's a sliver too. That's very optimal by EC to recognize that. Now gonna be coming up close to 2 bars here on Wake Up. More times again, such a tough button to deal with for a lot of the cast. Trying to figure out their way in the throw again. A perfect KO. EC a 3-0 to move on to grand finals for a match with Zombie. For that gift, like you said, I am suspecting that like something big is coming, but we'll see if something big is coming in this grand finals here. Zombie versus EC, of course, having to look for that reset coming from the loser side. These players are definitely familiar with each other. They match up in a lot of smaller online brackets. Both players representing from Mexico as well, so I'm sure they run into each other on rank a lot.
Pressure comes through, gets the cross out. Pressure to be continued. What a jump in Zombie. Keeping the pressure on, throws out the sun. Wants to keep the pressure going. There we go. Gets another one, not enough to kill. Overhead. Overhead.
When you start the level 1, if you can't react to a DI, EC finding their way in, trying to go over the top here. What a tech.
Oh, did it early because they thought they were going to try and go for something. Like a button or something, an anti-aero. Presses. Stay on light punch. Keeps him in check. Probably try to wipe forward.
Sticking that bad boy out. Like I said, it's kind of like been the bane of like whoever's been playing against EC is just being able to stop the forward movement. But that light punch definitely has a good hitbox on it to stop the forward movement. EC, you say, we're very familiar here with this player. Now with the level 2 built up, things can get dicey.
Oh my god, punish counter on that too. Pressure continue, got the low forward, carries him to the corner, goes for a throw, can't quite find the throw, but instead they find a nice little combo in place of that. Oh!
Up ball, we're baiting it out. Jumping there, neutral jump again. What an anti-air. They look for the up ball. Pulled up from the logo. Absolutely bricked it. 1 round apiece here in game number 1. Level 3 as well for both players. At one point we see a super come out. Meaty throw there. Coming back in for a little bit more. Look at that stand medium kick as well. But there's the light ball. The classic EC. Back to the wall.
What's crazy is that EC stuck out their leg and it just didn't end up making contact with the Blanka ball. They stuck out low. Oh no! You might actually be dead. Yeah, I think you're dead.
This character is fair and balanced. I will not be taking any further questions.
Oh,
he's lost. Yeah, fair and balanced. Fair and balanced.
Oh my god. That's crazy because I literally was just thinking, I was like, couldn't he have Blanka ball on level 3 as well to close it out? Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, you really want to look for the medium Blanka bond to level 3, but EC is fighting the Blanka doesn't need nerfs fight right there. End up getting the kill either way.
True.
1 game up. Those are both fair and balanced. See, any other character that would have killed, trust. JP would have killed him, you know what I'm saying? Gonna take advantage of this 1 game lead here. Remember, Zombie ain't gonna be on the winner's side, so just needs 3 to close it out.
Oh, keep the pressure on. Lovely OG Blanka ball. Looking for the opportunity to try and see. He's throwing out the crouch twice, trying to check him, trying to walk up a good punish on the drive reversal. Oh no, went for the shorter version of Blanka ball, but ran into the drive rush. What a perfect carry, man. Forward throw.
Throw coming in. See if EC busts out the ODTP at some point. Looking for chip here. one, get some breathing room. It's a lot of push away on this one.
Tries to go overhead yet again. No anti-air. Went for the throw and the parry immediately after. Has to go for that. They don't want to continue the pressure. Now they got to play runaway. Oh!
He doesn't have the follow-up. He doesn't have drive gauge for the Amazon River one. Oh, the fadeaway! Oh my God!
What a driver's check!
Hey, he playing kind of nuts right now. I ain't gonna lie.
He kind of is. Yeah, driver's check Blanka ball is insane. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh yeah, you already know the combos. Yeah, go myself.
What's the scheme? Not gonna be able to
Yeah,
get
no, I agree. Oh, Easy does not want to stay there, which is so fair.
He's like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, he got the
My
lift.
God. Overhead. No, went for the low. I thought I got hit too. I got hit too. No, that's a chip sequence. He blocked. He did.
Blanka wins.
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
This dude crazy. He's been moving like a Resident Evil zombie right now. Zombie up 2-0. Grand Finals, 1 game away from closing this thing out. See, I've seen EC in this position against Zombie multiple times. Whenever it gets close to a 3-0 and like the kill starts coming in, EC usually like hitting the alt F4. So we'll see if that happens if Zombie is able to close it out. I've watched these two play a lot, and I think Zombie kind of might have EC's number. Right now is no proof of it, but that's a great anti-air to start things off here. Looking good in this round.
Yep. Start things off very strong. Playing on the first round here and here in round 2. Happen here, just backing up. EC slowing it down just a bit. Zombie playing how they usually do. Manages to get him. What in the hell?
Hello?
That was like, he was still in the DP. That didn't look like it was out of range. It's a circle, isn't it?
His hurt box don't change with the Blanka costume on, I guess, because I swear he would have got clipped by that. He is, however, going to get clipped by that punishment for the OD up ball. Still has the level 2 as well. Did a great job of checking drive rush thus far.
Forward drive rush. Goes for the cross up. Good block from EC. Very good block. Oh, stopping short, but has a level 3. This game is as fast as it's over as fast as it started. EC 2-1.
Now, I will say as a Blanka player myself, when you start feeling yourself, you start hopping a lot for the cross-ups. And if you get a little too comfortable, you end up getting checked just like that. So now EC trying to settle the score here. It's going to be a 2-1 lead still for Zombie. They've been looking solid this far, but they've been playing into the chaos of EC. So let's see if they slow things down and start looking for some whiff punishes. Check the stand light punch. Medium ball Oki. Tick throw as well. One thing we've seen from Zombie a lot is a lot of tick throws off of that light kick.
Oh my God.
And the combo with the DI to attack the drive gauge. Another throw coming in. Strike throw situation for EC. Another one on top. That is going to be enough to close it out. The perfect Zombie on tournament point.
Round 2.
My son doing a little jig.
Speak to me or my son ever again.
Matter of fact, based on how this match is going, I don't think anybody will ever want to. Man, just to activate the lightning beast. Goes on my son, go my child. Oh, he tried the anti-air. He tried to go for the flash kick when he didn't have enough time. Oh my God, another one. Sweet, sets up for the Oki after. Oh, nice try reversal. Punish counter to the goddamn recovery on Stand Fierce. Get away.
Number 1. Gonna keep himself alive for a little bit longer here. He's got to clutch up. Got to make it happen, but the OD up ball to close it out. Zombie gonna make the big bet, and it's gonna pay off. He's gonna be your Paragon.